Hey guys, thank you for tuning in into RT-Imports, Royal Tiger Imports. I'm Uli, this is Shaw. And folks, today we want to go show you again some unboxing of some really cool stuff what we have received. You're probably familiar with the CZ pistol line, and we received some CZ-50 and CZ-70 pistols. And some of them are unissued in original box with target, and it is really cool. I'm excited to show this to you guys. This is some heirloom you can have, and it's brand new. These guns are, what, 70 years old, 50, 60 years old, but they're brand new. So come on guys, show you what we have.
Let's pop open some of these crates and see what we're working with. As you can see, we've got some mostly Model 70s, but interspersed a few CZ-50s as well. And so many of these are in their original box as when they were sold. And let's pop one open and just take a quick look at it. Right off the bat, that's pretty interesting. That's your CZ-70 or Vzor 70. And that one has some later features on it. So it's got your later style grips, as well as a cross-hatched disassembly button compared to a grooved disassembly button. Rounded hammer, like a commando style hammer. The cross-hatching up top to prevent glare. All of your later features on this particular one. And we've got a very limited number of these, but that being said, you're seeing a good variety, and many of them are just in beautiful condition. I mean, check that out. Extremely minimal wear on that particular one.
They look brand new to me.
That is just really phenomenal condition. And we've even got a earlier one here. We've got a few early, very few, but it's a 32 ACP, very standard. Definitely modeled after a Walther PP or Walther PPK, wouldn't you say?
Oh, 100%. The only thing is really what is typical Czech, what I actually really like, is a disassembly button. So I think they copied that from the VZ-52, and they introduced it in the VZ-50 and also the VZ-70 pistol. So it's really cool. Otherwise, you know, you have your double action trigger, like on the Walther pistols, and the nice thing, you have the decocker, like on the Walther pistols, and it's beautiful quality. I really like these guns, and they're awesome. Yeah, absolutely awesome.
It's a really handy, smooth, slick pistol. I mean, these things are just functionally great, and they're also built very well. They're beautiful guns. I mean, nice cold, you know, nice high polished bluing on it. I think that they're going to be something that definitely goes up in value.
100%.
I think, no doubt about it. These are a hidden gem.
And especially this condition, you know, they are beautiful, amazing condition, brand new, out of the box, literally. But you can still see the differences, you know, between the 50 and the 70. I think the 50 is more polished than the 70, and you see definitely the production changes in the hammer towards the 50 and the 70. So it's pretty interesting how they made them. This seems to be like a Bakelite. This is just a plastic.
No doubt about it. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's almost reminiscent of like a P38 grip in a way.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So interesting guns. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video, and Shaw, tell me a little bit about the history about these guns.
Sure, well, as we mentioned, these are 32 ACP, relatively modeled off of Walther PP and PPK series pistol. You know, single action, double action with a decocker. It's a frame mounted decocker and a few other small differences, but these were post World War II, primarily police intention produced pistols. And overall, just a post World War II development for generic use. Of course, they did see the civilian market later, as you see with plenty of these boxes. They were for export, and overall, just a very useful workhorse little 32 ACP pistol. Just something special that there really just isn't a ton of these on the consumer market. You know, don't get me wrong, there were some surplus imports that came in over the years, but compared to some other CZ pistols that you see coming out, these are relatively uncommon. So we're glad to finally get these in. Again, we've got a pretty limited amount of these regardless, but glad to finally offer these while we've got them.
And another historical note, I think the only country they were introduced into the military was Syria. I think CZ had a contract with Syria where they delivered X amount of thousands of pistols to Syria, but that's it. Otherwise, I guess they were only made for the police, for the Czechoslovakian police, and then later on commercially exported. And folks, you probably remember we bought some out of Ethiopia, and we had a mix of CZ-50s and 70s, but there were no big quantities, and of course the condition. These guns are like brand spanking new, so I can only suggest if you're a serious collector of Czech guns or, you know, Cold War guns, get one while they last. We have less than 40 available. Thank you for watching. God bless, and God bless America.